I'd like to introduce Mr. Bob Pignataro, who I think we pretty much started around the same time. You've been here about 15 years?
Yeah.
So we're not too far apart.
Right, good.
Bob from Cedars. Yours are mine.
Why are they wearing this?
This is for video.
Oh. Hi, my name is Bob Pignataro. In 1990, on the way to work, I had a car accident. I went out the window of my car and hit my head on the other car. The state police came and helicoptered me to Cooper in Camden. There, I went to a coma for 5 weeks. After this, I was transferred to Mediplex for 9 months, where I received physical therapy, occupational therapy, and speech therapy. After Mediplex, I went to outpatient at Haddonfield, the transitional living home. While there, I returned to school and later my job. While at my job, I returned to many hospitals for medication changes. I was unable to continue my job in Vineland because my head injuries which affected my performance. While living in Vineland, I had my own apartment. I got a desktop calendar for keeping track of my days, my weeks, months, which I still use today. This is where I organize my days using memory notes that I would place on the floor so I would see them and read them. I would write down everything I needed to know for the next day, the night before, while it was still clear in my memory. Did I just say that right? Yeah. Whenever I would remember something from my past, I would write it down. Even while going to sleep at night, I would get out of bed and write it down to keep from forgetting. Then I would condense these notes week to week, month to month, and combine them into a yearly notebook. Using these, I could see my progress each year. The memories from before my injury were disorganized in my head or gone. The long-term memory took years to regain. The events from after my injury were hard to remember also. During this time in Vineland, I exercised at the YMCA every day, rain or shine, hot or cold. I entered a lot of races to keep me busy. I ran 5Ks, 10Ks, half marathons, and 2 marathons, the second of which I completed in 5.5 hours. Thanks to my brother for getting me there. I organized these races months in advance so they were something I could look forward to and train for. I ran to clear my mind and went to the gym to keep my morale up. During the weekends, I would travel to Philadelphia by New Jersey Transit bus to keep me busy. This played a major role. This played a major part in my life, later in my life. Look up. After Vineland, I returned home and later found Bancroft. While at Bancroft, I began working at Manor Care as a dishwasher, which I have had for the last 15 years. I traveled to New York City alone by bus for operas and entertainment. I also started to attend school at Perkins Center for the Arts in Morristown, then Schuylkill Academy of Fine Art and Pennsylvania Academy of Fine Art, which are in Philadelphia. I have been going to school for about 10 years now, independently now. The reason I have been able to do this is because of the time I visited Philly while I lived in Vineland. I also go to the gym daily now. I have kept my life in order, following my notes and journals that I have set up from the beginning. During my time of being head injured, I have challenged myself, and it has helped in my recovery. I would like to thank my family, my dad, and the doctors, especially the nurses, the unsung heroes 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, the medical professionals and the therapists that have helped me over the years for so much, and the people at Bancroft. It's been a long road, but I would like to close up with some tips. Challenge yourself daily, but stick to your routine. Don't obsess about negative feedback. Stay positive. Hold your head up. Don't give up, but take it easy on yourself at times. Remember the names of people you meet and keep track of the places you have been during the day using your memory notepad. Stay calm as possible, or you may have trouble recalling memories. Don't give up on your head injury because it will eat you alive. What the hell happened to that page? Oh. Don't fight your head injury. It will win. That's what it wants. It's been with me for the last 24 years.